Kazakh girls or Russian girls, which one is better? I have dated Kazakh girls and I've dated Russian girls. Not girls, but there's a big difference between Russian women and Kazakh women. One of the difference is Russian women. I'm not saying all, but most of the Russian women I've seen, most of them smoke, most of them drink, and I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke at all. And the Kazakh women, it's rare. It's really, really very rare to see a Kazakh woman who drinks and smoke. The second difference is the um, the Russian women immediately start showing a Russian woman or a Russian girl love, affection. That's when you made a mistake. They lose interest. I'm not saying all Russian women, but I'm just speaking based on my experience. So there's this Russian girl I met. I've been speaking to her, and immediately I started showing her some love. I started showing her some affection. I started showing her some care. She lost interest. Anytime I call her, anytime I call her, she complains. Why are you always calling me? Why are you always bothering me? I'm like, bro, we are dating. If you're dating a person, you're supposed to call the person. You're supposed to check on the person. I text her. She's like, why are you always texting me? And bro, I just back up. I no longer text her. And when I stop texting her, when I stop calling her, she doesn't call me and she doesn't text me. And I was thinking, but when we started, I don't call you, I don't text you. You always call me and text me. So because I show you some affection or some commitment, then you lost interest. It made me realize, but anyways, that's by the way. But Kazakh women are more serious when it comes to relationship. If you meet a Kazakh woman, they're very, very serious when it comes to relationship dating. And they know what they want. They're very honest. They're very precise. They don't, you know, play around. They know what they want. They tell you, okay, we're in a relationship. We want something. Let's work on the goal. But Russian, I'm not saying, okay, I'm not saying all Russian women, but I'm saying based on my experience. When you meet a Russian woman, and if you start planning something serious, they just lose interest. Even though you love them, you show them affection, they just lose interest. Kazakh women are more family oriented. Like most of the Kazakh women love their family and they always, put their family together. Like they have family always close by. But Russian women, it's really very rare to see family close together. Most of them love to live on their own. Kazakh women love this. Kazakh women are very, how can I say, are very caring, very loving, and very adorable. I'm not saying Russian women are dead. I'm speaking again. I'm speaking based on my experience. A Russian woman doesn't give a middle shit about you. I don't know. I know. I started regretting why I even gave this girl, this Russian woman, my affection or my time. I don't know if, yeah, I don't know why I even gave this Russian girl my time. Now I feel like I'm regretting it because I have to beg her to call me. I have to beg her to text me. I have to beg her to do everything. But in the beginning, when I wasn't showing any of this affection, she was always calling me, texting me, talking to me. But now, because I'm always calling her, wanting to see her, wanting to show where are you, looking for something for her, she lost interest. So here it has to do with genetics. Asians usually don't get old quicker. Yeah, Asians don't usually get old quicker. Like for example, we see a Kazakh woman who's 50 years old. She looks like she's 25 or she's 30 years old. But whereas maybe Russian girls, you see a Russian woman who's like let's say 18, 19, she looks like she's 40 or she looks like she's 30. So Russian women get older quicker compared to the Kazakh women. I think maybe it has to do with diet. I don't know. It has to do with diet. And uh, Kazakh women, it's hard. It's very hard to see a Kazakh woman who's overweight. Again, it has to do with genetics. Whereas Russian women are a little bit overweight. Who is more fun to be around? I don't know. It depends on the person, and it depends on the person's personality. I can basically say, uh, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and when I'm around Russian people, they say you are not fun. You are skutchny. They say skutchny. You're a boring guy. You don't drink. You don't smoke. You live a very boring life. As whereas Kazakh people or Kazakh women, they don't judge you. They be like, oh, it's normal. You don't drink, you don't smoke, it's normal. But Russian, I'm not saying all Russian people again. They say, oh, you're a very boring guy. But it doesn't matter anyways. So which one it's more preferable, Russian women or Kazakh women? You have to choose which one. You have to choose which one suits your taste. I basically believe that we are all human beings. It doesn't matter if you're Russian, you're Kazakh, you're African, you're Uzbek, Kyrgyz. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is if you see someone who you are compatible with, and it doesn't matter. For me, I believe if I meet a Russian girl who loves me, who gives me time, who cares for me, it doesn't matter if you drink or you smoke. I'm gonna try to be with you. I don't judge people. I don't know if you smoke, drink, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna try to be with you, and I'm gonna try to walk with you together, same as Kazakh or whoever. I don't care what type of food you eat. If we are the most for me, the most important thing is if you give me time, if you care for me, and if you love me, and if you worry about me. That is what I see. I don't judge people based on their nationalities. If you're Russian, you're Kazakh, you're Uzbek, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is if you're a good person and if you're committed to. For me, it's commitment. It doesn't. A Russian girl can go a week without calling you or without talking to you. I'm being serious. Immediately you start showing them affection, they can go a week without talking to you. It's normal for them. For me, it's not normal because I believe when you're in a relationship, you need to call a person, check on a person, meet a person, try to show a person affection. But a Russian girl, if you start showing that, they'll be like, oh, why are you bothering me? Do I bother you? And that's how the girl I was. I don't know if I don't even know if I'm still with her or I'm not with her because it's been over some time now. I haven't spoken to her because I was texting her, I was calling her, and she was like, "You bothering me," and I just let it be. If she calls me, fine. If she doesn't calls me, it's cool with me. Because now I don't want to be like, "Oh, I'm bothering the person." But Kazakh women, they are not like that. Anyways. So for me, it doesn't matter if you're Kazakh or you're Russian. You're still a human being, and we have to be compatible.